Now that you're in Seesaw, there are a few settings that you should look at before you start working on assigning assignments. The first is your account settings. I clicked on my name and then the little wheel and account settings. And in here you can see it has your first name, your last name. You can change your display name, so I changed it to Miss Breen. That's what our students will see. You can change your icon if you wish. Your email, your phone number, all this kind of stuff is found in here. If you're a really big proponent for this, you can always apply to be that ambassador. You can also get notifications, emails, tips, and tricks. You can choose if you want that information. You can also manage your archived classes. So if you have classes you've used before, you can go in there and you can find different information from there. So that's just a few of the settings in account settings. And then there are also class settings on the other side over here. Click on that. Here, if I need to add additional students, I have different information there. I have my family information here. I can put their email in if I know it, or I can send it, print invites or send an invite link if I don't have their emails. Oh, let me go back here. So you'll see I can change the name, so I just have it as Miss Breen's Testing. I can change the grade level that I need it for. I can manage teachers here, so if I want to add a co-teacher or a para, I can add them here. I can change the class theme. I have it as green, but if I wanted to do it as a coral color, my icon, I can upload an image or I can use one of the ones they have here. The sign-in mode, as of right now, it's Google Gmail. You can manage your students from here, so you can see I have just one student at the moment. I can add them up or I can look them up from here as well. The likes and comments are going to be an area that I would look at. Enable students liking, so that means that our students can see each other's work and they can comment on it. If you're going to do this, I always make sure that new comments require approval. That means it'll come to you first and you approve it before it shows up underneath those that student's work. Just to make sure we're being good digital citizens, we're teaching them what's right and wrong on there. You can also have it where they can just do a little thumbs up, similar to what you can do on social media. So you can have it where students can see each other's work, or you can turn that off. New items require approval, so that means that when they're uploading something new, it comes to you first, you approve it, and then it will show up in the folder. Enable item editing, that means that you can go in and students can edit what they've already posted. You can allow that or not. I have all this stuff allowed at the moment. Enable Sample Student is a really cool tool to be able to, give you the ability to see the student perspective as you're assigning. If it doesn't work, you can always see if you can maybe add one of your co-teachers as a student, so then you can sort of double check and make sure that that information is working well. For families, there is a really cool family feature, a family app on here, so you can really manage all that information here. So pending family approvals, if families can like, comment, or share the information. Mind you, students, for families, they can only see their students' information, not the entire class. You can enable family access or not enable it. It's entirely up to you. They do have a blog you can do. You can create folders, so if you want a folder for math, a folder for social studies, a folder for science, a folder for English, writing, whatever, you can do that just to sort of keep your space organized. So that information is found here. The skills is a really cool tool. It's similar to iReady, where you can see where they're at on a specific scale. They have that here as well, so you can put in specific standards you're trying to meet, and then when you're creating your assignments, you can reference what kind of skill you're working on with that, and then depending on the student's score, it'll show them in a specific color. So you can see they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 as of right now, or I could bring it down to 3 stars, bring it up to 6 stars, whatever I want. Last but not least, they have the other. So I can upgrade the video quality. I think medium quality is a little bit better because it's going to not be as fancy as a HD movie, but it's going to be in pretty good quality that you can look at it, and it's just going to be faster for uploading, and you can also save to your camera roll. You can also archive your class here and then reset your class QR codes. So if you're gonna, you're getting students in there, family members that you don't want, you can always reset that, and they have to have a new code to get into your class. So these are just some of the settings you can use as you're setting up your class. Next, I'm going to be talking about how to do activities.